Hi, I'm Ruby, and I'm here to tell you guys all about this beautiful set of lights. Ooh, what's that? Squirrel? I don't know. What is that? Okay, back to the lights. The lights are shiny. I like shiny. Yep. What else would you want from lights? Just shiny. And they're bright. And they're shiny. Get these lights by Outland Motorworks. Oh, that was fun. Alright guys, so this is B-Bomb, and the Jeep's going to be going into the shop this weekend. Gotta get me a gear reduction done on it. But I want to get this video out tonight, or tomorrow, or something. But sometime this weekend. So I gotta finish this up. So, what we have on the front of this Jeep right now are 9-inch lights from Outland Motorworks. And I'll show the website over here, I think I can do that. And they're really cool. They're really, really bright. They're 9-inch lights, man. They're huge. Biggest nostril lights that I could imagine. The deal was, Daniel Hill's like, hey, I need you to put these on and make a install video. And I hate install videos, but it's for Daniel. He's a good guy. You know, you should always go down and check the Outland Motorworks when you go and hit any of these expos, because he's there. He's a good guy. He's got all kinds of products, from e-bikes to power stations to tents to, you know, lights. So I got these lights installed. I made the video with the Insta360. Don't judge the video quality. I'm on the good camera right now, and you know, it's in the dark. It's pretty good in the dark. But I did most of this rest of the video with the Insta360. I'm still trying to figure out how to make that a good, viable, make videos camera. Because it's kind of cool, and you don't have to aim it. That's nice, right? But here's my install video. Shelby, what do you think? You think? Okay, so this is what it looks like with just the running lights looking out into the field. That's what it looks like with the regular Jeep lights. That's what it looks like with these new bright lights. Ooh, which means I should probably try it with the regular headlights too. Yeah, very bright. And let's see what it looks like. I'll bring it back here. We're back down on just the parking lights. One halo. The other halo. So you're not going to see a lot of change just based on using the halos. But I tell you what, you use this, that's pretty bright. Back to what this video was supposed to be. Just crappy install video. A good product. Out here today because Daniel Hill thought it would be hilarious for me to make an install video. See, you're standing on, yeah, can't say that on camera. I thought this was a good idea. So anyways, we're here today because Daniel Hill thought it would be cool if I made a install video. Now, we all know that I don't like to come off like I know anything, and I'm not real excited about making an install video. But I went by the man's booth, He said, which of these lights do you like? And I pointed at some, and he just sent them. He threw it. So here's the deal. I went by Daniel Hill's booth. I was checking out the lights. He's like, which one do you like? I'm like, oh, I think those are cool. So he said, here, take them. I was like, dude. He's like, dude. And so I took them. But now I gotta make an install video. And now I got dog hair in my eyes. So anyways, so these are the lights. Big old huge 9-inch round spotlights. I'm sure they have a name to them. Maybe I should text old Daniel Hill right now. Say, hey, what? Maybe I shouldn't drop my camera. Anyways, big old 9-inch lights. And they look good just mounted up here on the bumper, I think. But I was looking at it. And these bolts and the bolts that are through the bumper, not the same size. I don't want to drill. So I was thinking to myself, what can I do not to drill? Yeah, I've got myself a little answer. It's a little answer. And so my little answer is, I'm going to put a little bull bar on the front. I'm going to hang them off the top of it. I think it'll look good. I don't know, we'll see. You guys are going to get online, you're going to tell me, that's not the right way to do it. Probably not, but oh well. Comment below, makes the algorithm go. All right, before you guys even got to me, I remembered. They gave me one. Nice little star pattern. Ha ha! I don't even have to dig one up. It's in the Jeep. Comes in the Jeep. Okay, bull bar installed. I'm happy. Next. Okay, so they're obviously not gonna sit on there, so what I have to do, I got myself some rings. They'll go through here and they'll sit up on top of it. Don't worry, my front camera quit working anyways. I probably should check this, but these will go around 2 1/4, and they'll look just like that. I think I'm gonna have it facing the inside so that my lights aren't sticking way out in front. Who knows, maybe I won't even see them from the inside. All right, so one of the more important lessons for this one is look in the box for everything. So these were what it was packed with. They're a little scrawny. It came with some longer screws to go around bigger pipes, and I've got a bigger pipe. All right, so that's about how it's supposed to look. Except for I screwed up again, and my mounts to put it on the bull bar don't have the right size hole for the bolts that I have. So I guess I still have things to figure out. Like I said, I don't know a thing about what I'm doing. Yeah, I never do. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a little bit of my idiocy. So I got all the way through mounting the bull bar, and getting the rings put on there to mount the lights on. Got in there and discovered that the holes for the rings were only about half the size they really need to be for holding this thing on. So this thing uses these mounting bolts, these, let me make sure I read it right, A270 mounting bolts. Okay. So here you can see the difference between the two. I put the one through, you can still see it. Put the other through, and I can still see it. There they are, much bigger. All right, take 3, and screw it. I'm tired of it. We're drilling the dang things. But you won't see that because I'm gonna take it to the drill press and have someone else, you know, take it to the father-in-law's drill press, and he's gonna drill it. And he doesn't want to be on camera, and I don't want to put him on camera. So, back in a little bit. So last night, I got the little ring mounts re-drilled and installed them onto this this bumper. I threw these bad boys on here. I think it looks pretty good. It's going to take a little fidgeting to feel like they are exactly even, but that's okay. I got time to fidget. But it is morning. I'm still in my pajamas. Still got some crazy dogs running around. I need to get up in there, but I'm really short. So I've got to find myself a step stool or ladder or chair or something so I can reach over into it and work on it. It's time to get this thing wired up. But it's also about to rain, or I think it might rain today. So we may need to move this into the garage. Okay, so now it was about time to get inside and open up the hood of this Jeep. Now, I didn't plan on doing this job inside the garage, so ignore how messy my garage is. Ignore my pajama pants. And ignore the fact that I am barely tall enough to get underneath the hood. Yeah. So, if you're going to be doing this on a Jeep, you're going to want to hook up to the auxiliary switches. That's a hard word to say. But you'll find them over there on the passenger side against the wall. They're going to be one of these rolled up sets of wires that are underneath there. So take your most high-tech tool and try to reach down in there and kind of dig them out. Strip the tape off of them and, make them ready to work. So once you get the wires underneath the hood ready, you're going to need to get the wires to hook up to the lights ready. Now, it comes with these harnesses, and it comes with a relay, and it comes with fuses. So first thing I did was I cut the relay and the fuses off. Then I went in, stripped the back ends of the harnesses off, where I just cut off, stripped those wires, and we're going to run them up and hook them up to the wires that we just opened up under the hood. Sometimes I forget that I have tools to do some of this stuff. If you're using a knife to strip the other one, I remembered that I have a wire stripper. Hard to keep up with what tools still exist since the kids spend so much time out here. We're going to put these together, throw them onto the ground. And we got these together and put them on number 1 or 2, whatever. So one of the wonders of having a teenager is if he's, or at least a teenage boy, is you have tools in the garage, they disappear. If you have a garage and you let him work in it, it becomes embarrassing to be in. All right, so I'm gonna pull the battery, and then I'm gonna wire this up. You think it would get easier? No. Boom, the ground's attached. Now we just have to add these to one of these, which shouldn't be too bad. Hey, it did. Boom. That's so much easier. Gotta use that. Gotta remember you got tools. get some more wire access. We can wrap things a little bit, but I can't get to the wire. I can't connect things. All right. So, a couple of ways. This is what I've seen other folks use, so this is what I'm going to use. Get these on here, kind of together. And there we are. It's pretty simple. Still think I need to get more wire available. But if that's right, if I didn't screw up, then we should have some kind of lights. Let's get in there. Well, I probably should. Yeah, plug the battery back in. Because without the battery in, nothing works. Okay, I'm a little bit scared. I don't want to blow up my Jeep. But if I did it right, the big auxiliaries, one of them should work. Oh, it worked. I put it on auxiliary 2 apparently. Okay, so now I've proved I'm not as stupid as I pretend I am. No, I am. I'm just as stupid as I say I am. But I managed to get the bright lights. And this thing's got some extra fancy lights that it can do. I'm gonna get these wired up, and then so it'll be the 2 yellows onto, I don't know, whichever of these, and the 2 whites onto the other of the small ones. Okay, they're wired up. They're not perfectly clean, but for a test run, I think they're okay. We'll clean them up later, but let's see what this does. Kind of excited. I didn't blow it up with the bright lights. Oh, but it leads me to the part of the job I didn't actually want to do. The part that was going to be a pain in my butt, because I've never done it. At least it seems like it might be a pain in the butt. I need to remove the grill so I can run the wires, get everything out of the way. I've watched videos. It looks like it's really easy to remove the grill, but it just doesn't seem like it would be easy to me. Maybe it is. All right. Let's get on it. All right. Most of the work is supposed to be just pulling these pop tabs. And then it's basically just supposed to pop off. The other part of the job is going to be not losing all these pop tabs. Let me find me a box. Oh, I think that might be it.